Hello and welcome to this Level 1 video on releasing your project. In this video we're going to look at the different release modes available in Elucidat and the steps you take to release your project. So I'm going to jump into one of my projects that I'm ready to release. So once you've completed your project build and you're ready to release it, you can come up to this Release tab up here, select that, and you'll be taken into your release area. Now I can see here I've already got a couple of releases on my project. The black releases are indicating online releases, so they are URLs I can open up, and the green ones are zip files that I can download and they can be uploaded to the LMS. If I want to create a new release, I can select this Add a Release button, and I will then get a list of options of the different release modes. So just to talk you through these. The first one is probably the most common one that our customers use. This is the Scorm package for learning management systems. And what this does is it zips up a mini Scorm file for your module that can be downloaded and uploaded to your LMS. And this release is probably the recommended release because it retains a link with Elucidat and therefore allows you to use some of our advanced features such as analytics to track data about your projects, and also social polling, which is where you can play back responses to questions showing everyone's answers in the module. And we have videos on that coming up in the other levels. This second release link, the online link, creates a URL link for your module that can be shared or embedded on another site. So this is not for LMS use, but it's for using elsewhere. The third release type, the API integration release, is when you have set up API integration via coding and you can release that way. This is probably not used as often because it requires some complex coding, so it's not one of our standard releases, but we do offer lots of support articles around that if it's one you're interested in using. And the final release option is our backup Scorm package. And this is a larger Scorm version than the recommended Scorm package for LMS. And it packages up absolutely all the elements of your course, so the images, the videos, everything into a larger zip file. And this can be used if you want to host your content behind a firewall, so it doesn't retain any link to Elucidat and doesn't allow you to use Elucidat's analytics. So I'm going to actually release as a Scorm package because I want to upload this to my LMS. And there is a field at the top here where you can add a note to help identify your release in the future. So like I've seen, I've got 2 releases already on my account. I want to keep track of what release this is so I know which one's the one I'm going to have on my LMS. So I'm going to call this my live LMS version. So I know when I come back to it that that's the one that learners are viewing currently. And then all you need to do is press release. Elucidat will let you know that that's being released for you. And then you'll see it automatically comes into the release queue here. So it's added at the top. It will be queued for a little while. It takes normally 5 or 10 minutes for a release to package up at Elucidat. And that will soon become this green download link, so I can download that and upload it to my LMS. A really nice feature of the LMS online release, so the LMS for the Scorm package for LMS, is that you can use Elucidat's re-release feature at any time to republish any updates to your module. So once this is finished, if I downloaded it and uploaded it to my LMS, and realised there were some changes I wanted to make, maybe I'd found an issue in it or I wanted to update some content, I could do that in Elucidat and then select this re-release button, and that would republish on the exact same link, meaning that I wouldn't need to re-download and upload the Scorm file. It would instantly refresh for my learners. So it's a really powerful feature for pushing through updates really quickly. You can see there that my release has already become ready to upload, so it's only going to take a couple of minutes longer, and I can return back here and download that Scorm file once it's ready. Just a few top tips we have around releases. So firstly, before you release, it's worth checking with your team whether there's a preferred release mode. So it might be that across your company, you're releasing in the same mode, going to be uploading the same type of file to your LMS. So it's worth checking that. Secondly, just remembering to give each release a meaningful title. So if you come back to it after a few months and you need to remember which one is the live release, which one was the test release, you have that those labels in there to remember that. And then thirdly, make use of Elucidat's rapid re-release feature to quickly publish updates to your project. You can even release a project, upload it to your LMS before it's finished, and just use that re-release option to push the update through once you've finalised the module. Thanks for viewing this video. In the next video, we'll look at how to review a project, and we'll focus specifically on how to invite a reviewer into your account.